Good morning, Jus4SweetZ here. So today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious banana bread French toast. I don't like to waste any food, and so I had about 3 bananas that were pretty brown, and no one was going to eat them, so it was either throw them away or make banana bread. So last night I decided to make banana bread, and it inspired me to show you my version of banana bread French toast. It's really just something that's different. It's yummy. Kids love it. Adults love it. It's a great Mother's Day brunch idea instead of the traditional French toast. So what I did is I made my banana bread I made it in bundt cake form. I was thinking of you, Grandma Cheap Cheap. I made it in bundt cake form in my aluminum bundt pan, not my Paula Deen one, although I don't have hers. And I just went ahead and made some slices. So, as you can see, I wanted smaller slices, that's why I didn't make it in a traditional bread pan. So I made smaller slices of the banana bread. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start our pan. I have about a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to put it on a medium-high heat to get it going. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a couple eggs here. This is my French toast batter, whether I use banana bread or regular bread. Usually I make it with wheat bread, but I do the same thing with any of my French toast. I always use the same traditional batter. So we have the 2 eggs. You can use more depending on how many pieces of French toast you're going to make. And I usually eye the milk, so I'd say probably about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup. Then I have some Mexican vanilla here. I'm going to kind of just put a dash of that in there for some flavor. And I have some cinnamon. So go ahead and sprinkle your cinnamon in there. Put as much as you want, as little as you want. Delete it if you'd like to. Just whatever is good for you. So we're going to mix that up. It smells so good. I don't sing like Linda does on Linda's Pantry. I wish I did, but I don't. I sing in my car with the windows rolled up. I don't want to scare people. Okay, so we have our batters done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start soaking our French toast. Put that in there. Let it sit for a second. Get your spatula ready. Our pan's getting nice and hot. Butter. As the butter melts and it gets hot, you can turn it down a little bit because you don't want the butter to burn. And butter tends to burn pretty quickly. So I'm going to flip these over. They get nice and coated. This banana bread is really moist. If you'd like to see a banana bread video, let me know, and I'll do that. Or if you just want the recipe that I used, I'll go ahead and send you that too. I sprinkled mine with brown sugar on top before I baked it. Okay, so our pan's ready. Our bread is saturated. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the pan. Hear it sizzle. That means it's ready. Make sure your hands are clean, especially if you're going to serve other people. But like I said, this makes a really good Mother's Day brunch idea. You know, you can put out, make the banana bread, put out sliced fruit, strawberries, bananas. You can put fresh berries. Put out your syrup, your powdered sugar. You can have blueberry syrup, jelly, if you just like jelly on it. anything will work. And, you know, put that out and make like a buffet style on Mother's Day with your bacon and your sausage, and I'm telling you, you'll be the hit. So let's remove this pan. I have 2 plates ready. Today I'm going to show you, you know, basically what it looks like with just powdered sugar. Some people don't like the sweetness of syrup, so you know, give them powdered sugar instead, and that's just as good. You could put butter on it. I am cooking it in butter, so you don't have to put more butter on it if you don't want to. It's going to have that butter flavor. But if you're one of those people that likes a lot of butter, go ahead and put extra butter, you know, a pat of butter on it after it's done cooking. So I usually let mine go for a minute or 2 on each side, because, you know, you don't want the center to be raw. You know, it's soaked up the egg batter, and the last thing you want to do is serve raw French toast, but you also don't want it to be burned. You just want it to be nice and golden brown and, you know, cooked inside. If you wanted to use a more dense or banana bread maybe that you've already made, that, you know, everybody's done eating it and you have some left, you don't want to waste it, you know, make French toast out of it just like you would, you know, your old bread. That's what I always do when our bread is going bad. Not going bad, but is turning, you know, hard, and not super hard, but, you know, just as it's not as fresh as it used to be. I always make French toast so that we don't waste it. I try to use up everything without throwing it away. It makes me sick when I have to throw things away. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it. As you can see, it's nice and golden brown. That went for about a minute and a half on that side. Go ahead and flip those over. I should do this more often. It makes my house smell really, really good. I could wake up the neighbors. Between this and my coffee. It smells better than Starbucks. And Starbucks smells pretty good when you walk in. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to cook I turned my pan down a little bit. I had it on medium. I've turned it down to a medium low, because I want it to cook inside. I don't want it to just brown the edges and not cook inside. And you can tell if it's cooked inside to touch. Actually, this is almost done. I did make these a little thicker, but if it's not done in the middle, you'll touch it and you'll have egg batter come out. It'll be gushy. These are firm, so we know that, you know, that side has cooked really well. There's no egg batter coming out, so that's good. They're almost done on the other side. It's very quick to make, you know, like I said, about a minute and a half on each side, and then that ensures that your center is done. Yeah, there's no egg batter coming out, so I just want to make sure. So we're gonna let that go for a second here. These cast iron pans are wonderful. Alright, see how that side's done as well. We're going to go ahead and flip them all over, make sure everything's firm and no batter coming out. Whew. Hot. I'm really bad, if you've noticed, about using my fingers. Okay. So those are done. Let's turn this off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick 2. And 2. One for me and one for my daughter. She's got to get up and get ready for school. I'm bad. I like a little bit of the extra butter taste on mine. She does not like additional butter on hers. She likes it just the way it is. So on mine, I'm going to stick, don't know what that is, stick the butter on there, let it melt a little bit. I like mine not as much on the sweet side, believe it or not. I'm a chocoholic, but when it comes to my breakfast stuff, I don't like it to be too sweet. Too sweet, it just, I don't know. It doesn't satisfy my morning, that's for sure. Alright, so mine's going to have some powdered sugar on it. And voila! There's French toast mommy style. And then for her, she wants no additional butter, but she likes the syrup. So I usually put a little bit on top and go around the plate. And she's got syrup to dip in. So here's my version of banana bread French toast. I hope you enjoyed it. There's one version. Another version, like I said, get out your fresh fruit. Actually, peanut butter would be really good on it, because who doesn't like peanut butter and banana? Just your syrup, any kind of flavored syrups. Linda's Pantry makes her own syrup, and she has like the fruity flavors. That would be really good on it. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.